that out. Good man yourself. Look at that. Check that out. Alright, happy Monday folks. So we're going to be getting into a good old fashioned vlog. We're going to try this as many times as we can during the week, along with the motivational sort of videos and the shorts and whatnot. But just getting into something good old fashioned like this here, just point and shoot camera, dodgy audio, the whole 9 yards, because we're going to get into doing some get fit content. We're going to try and get the backside into shape once again. It's nearly a year, I want to say it's almost a year now since I stopped going to the personal trainer, so I have been doing bits and pieces myself when I can, but I'm going to get into it seriously from here on, get the stomach off, get back in shape. The motivation for it this time for me is Gladiators has started again, and there is my alarm to go to work. Yes, UK Gladiators has started again, and just like back in the early 90s, I'd give you a kick on the backside to do a bit more exercise and whatnot. So went down the rabbit hole of not just watching the new show, but checking out the old one as well. But before that, we're going to go to work, or attempt to go to work. There's a big storm hit here last night, and curious to see if I can actually make it to work. So let's go see if the roads are clear enough to actually get to work, and if not, we'll just exercise the rest of the day. Alright, so far there's not much wind out there. See a car going down past the house, but on social media last night there was quite a few posts of trees downed. Apparently there's quite a bit of damage to a building on the road that I normally use to go to work, and there might be diversions in place, so we'll just see what happens. Alright, so far on the road this morning I've come across a lot of like small branches and stuff that have been blown from the trees, and what seem to be a few cables down here and there, but no power outages, so goodness knows where these cables came from. But this stretch of road here, if I don't come across a tree down on this road, should be okay. This is usually the spot where any sort of storm would do a bit of damage. Oh, there's a bit of a branch down right there. I see headlights coming, that's a good sign. Having said that, there could be a tree on one lane here. I've seen that happen. Check that out. Good man yourself. Look at that. Check that out. I knew it right there. The trees are down, but somebody has obviously cut their way through. Check it out. I knew it. If any part of the road would have been it, that would have been here. Alright. That is the first level done. Let's give this boy a bit of a you seen that truck there was given a few flashes to let you know that there was something coming there, but having said that, looking up that road at the start and you seen just your lane and it seemed clear enough, you could see headlights coming. You're thinking this is all fine and well, but as you seen right there, you don't take anything for granted after a bit of storm weather. Alright, there seems to be something going on up the road ahead of me here. I see flashing lights. It's probably emergency services getting stuff off the streets. Yeah, these guys are removing part of a tree. Okay, we've got emergency vehicles up here. We have a diversion in place. Obviously something's happened up there, but I do know the way to work from here. Alright, so we made it safely to work, got up that bypass around these little back roads that I'm kind of familiar with, so I didn't have the camera going because I didn't want to end up over a ditch, because the roads are literally just wide enough to hold a car. But now I've gotten to work and I've seen some of the damage that's happened up here, and I don't want to, out of habit, I don't record anything for vlogs that show off 100% where I work at, because you just want to do that with your employer. But there is a container for a truck up here that has overturned in the wind, so it was nasty for a while last night. Probably some of the worst wind in Northern Ireland that I can remember, but I slept through the most of it as usual. But anyway, gonna go start the day's work. Alright, so back home, the day is finished. Haven't got any training done, but getting some preparation in place to get started. So I went home after work today and started getting the bits and pieces together. So we're going to be using this for weight training and whatnot. The cords and the bar. Great little piece of gear. I have shown it on the channel before, and got myself in some bottled water. For some reason, I don't know if there's anything on this or not, but I remember having read or something somewhere the difference between bottled water and tap water, and since I switched over to bottled water, I'm feeling so much better. So got a dose of that in. I got some vitamins bought in this evening. Everything together to free up the rest of the week to start a little bit of training here in the evening. So I'm going to be doing it just basic, you know. What else have we got? The little stepper right here. We're going to be using that bad boy on and off. And I've got another piece of gear over here that'll show you at some point, which is a sauna bag. Another great bit of gear to lose some pounds when you're in that lazy frame of mind that I tend to get into quite a bit. So if you don't get any training on some week or some night, you jump into that bag, sweat some juice out of you. Ironically, having been talking about this morning and heading off to work, I came out from my first break and someone liked one of my videos on TikTok, one of the older videos where I was talking about the whole painkiller thing, and you never see the weight going on yourself, you really don't. And I seen the notification on TikTok, clicked on it, I said, oh, what video was this? And went on, it was the painkiller thing. That was like a year and a half, maybe longer, that's been online. And the difference in my face and that video compared to now, so much weight on me at the moment. So we're going to be doing this here without actually keeping track of where I'm at. I'm not going to set a goal, I'm just going to go by what I'm seeing in the mirror. So tomorrow night will be the first night in this attempt. This is going to be an ongoing thing. You've heard it before on here, I'm sure. We'll probably fall off the wagon, who knows, but we'll try it anyway. and we'll see what happens. So we'll definitely do a comparison shot just to keep to this time next year. That's what I'm going to go by. I'm going to train as much as I can throughout the incoming year until this time next year, and then we'll come back to the shot we're going to take tomorrow night just to see what the damage is and where we can get to. So yes, come back tomorrow for another little video on this, and we'll see what sort of training and how well I'm going to do it. So stay safe, and I'll talk to you in the next one.